Hey, it's time for another
Everyday Getaway.
And it's Tuesday, so we're back in the kitchen.
And today we're going to make a 2-ingredient root beer float cake.
Hey, that sounds easy.
It is. It looks easy, and I hope it tastes good. So come on and join us.
Hey, did someone say dessert?
All right, so we got 2 ingredients. The first is a box of cake mix. We're using yellow. I also have seen this with chocolate cake, so it'd be a chocolate root beer float. And I've seen it with a spice cake, so it's kind of a spicy root beer float cake. We're just going to use a classic yellow. And then it takes 12 ounces of root beer. I didn't have a can, so we're going to just measure out 12 ounces and whatever flavor root beer you want.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to take our cake mix, which you can use any, it doesn't have to be Duncan Hines cake mix. I'm going to pour it into our mixing bowl here.
Number 1 comment from our last video was, "Where's Doug? Where was Doug?" Well, I wasn't Doug in the video, so boom, there he is.
Hey, and if you know somebody that likes nice and easy recipes, go ahead and share this video out. If you haven't already, please take a couple of minutes and subscribe. And this is really easy, so make sure you hit that like button. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start pouring in our 12 ounces of root beer here. I'm going to mix it on low.
You can probably also just whisk this, so if you want to just put them together, even in the pan, you can use a sheet pan, a bundt pan. You probably can make cupcakes or 2 rounds. We're going to use a bundt today, but probably could just mix it in.
And that was it. That's all of the ingredients.
All right, we're going to do a little bit more mixing, but first I'm going to scrape down the sides, make sure we get all the cake mix, and sometimes on the bottom you get those little pieces, so pull those up, mix a little more. All right, just grease the bundt and in goes the mix. Make sure that it's kind of level all the way around. Get it all in there. And then we're going to put it in an oven, 350. It's just like the back of the box and whatever those directions say. And it will cook for about 30 minutes for the bundt. And I just use the time given on the back of the box as well.
Okay, so it has a really nice color to it, caramel color to it. I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet just in case we have some that spills over here. And I'm going to go ahead and shove it in the oven here. And again, it's at 350. And it's going to cook for about
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Hey, while it's in the oven, we haven't tasted it yet, but it looks really good. We've been thinking about some of the other flavors, so we went ahead and Googled it and saw what other flavors you could come up with. One was the creamsicle, which uses Sunkist and a vanilla cake.
You can do a purple cow with like a knee-high grape soda and a vanilla cake mix.
Ginger spice, which ginger ale and spice.
A zesty lemon with like some sort of lemon lime soda and a lemon cake.
And this one sounds really good. A cherry chip cake with cherry Dr. Pepper and a rainbow chip cake.
Or if you are on a diet, they suggest maybe, what's the name of this one? Oh, it's a sinless devil's food cake. So use a diet Coke and either a chocolate or devil's food cake.
I don't know if that would help your diet.
I don't either, and I'm not sure I'd like it, but there's some flavors, but you could come up with your own combo. Hey, I think any would be fun with like funfetti and whatever flavor of Coke you want or whatever flavor soda you want with it. Okay, so we got it out of the oven. It doesn't look like it rises as much as a normal cake. I don't know if that's because we use the mixer instead of just whisking it, but it is a bundt, so when we flip it, I think we'll be okay. But it does look like it has a little bit of a sink to it, but it doesn't feel heavy. It feels very fluffy and light, so we'll see when we take it out. All right, we're gonna try to flip this bad boy out and hope it comes. Hopefully we don't have any sticking. Boom. That looks pretty good. All right, getting us a good slice out here. But if it's an ice cream float, not only do we need that, but gotta have some ice cream to make it a float. Oh, had that really sealed for us. All right, let's get us a scoop of vanilla ice cream. All right, root beer float, we gotta have a straw.
Okay, so I'm going to give this a little bite without the ice cream to start with. That's good. It really does taste like a root beer float. It's probably a little bit chewier than what you normally would think it would be, but it's got great flavor. And I do like root beer, so that's really good.
It doesn't taste like a root beer float. All right, let's try it then. So this time I'm gonna do the ice cream. Doug didn't do the ice cream with it, but I feel like we should try it with. It's hard to get up on the spoon. All right. You definitely can taste the root beer. Good cake. I'm not sure the ice cream's necessary. I think it would be just as good without, unless you just really want ice cream. But it's kind of fun and easy. Only 2 ingredients, unless you add the third, the ice cream. So I like it.
Okay, so this was probably one of my favorite things we've made so far.
It was good.
It had really good flavor. The texture was really good. It was a nice moist cake.
I don't think it needed frosting, even if you wanted to put Cool Whip or
Yeah, I
something on
probably
it.
would not want frosting on it. That would have been way too sweet. But maybe Cool Whip. The ice cream really wasn't necessary. I know you wanted to add
I like
that
the
in,
ice cream. It made it look more floaty, but it wasn't necessary.
It wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I think maybe a little teeny bit of Cool Whip might do it for us, but it was good. Now, is it my favorite cake? Probably not. I really love like a devil's food. No, I like a nice devil's food with white icing. Yeah. But
and root beer's not one of your favorite things.
No. But I did like it, and I would absolutely make it again, and I would eat it again.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. Hope you give it a try. If you do, please let us know.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of others. And let us take care of you. If you have a prayer request that we can pray for, please drop it in the comments, and we'll be sure to pray for you. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Join us next week as we make one of my favorite fall treats, apple fritters.